What if the anxiety you feel today, the tightness in your chest, the racing thoughts at 2 a.m., the low-grade dread before a big meeting, is not coming from your mind at all? What if it's a physical echo from years ago, trapped in a single overlooked muscle deep inside your body? Forget trying to think your anxiety away. Forget the breathing apps, the productivity hacks, the just be positive advice. Your anxiety isn't just a feeling. It's a physical prison. And the warden is a muscle most people have never heard of. In the next 90 seconds of this video, I'm going to show you how to release it. Decades of trapped tension, gone. Stay with me. Meet the psoas. It's the deepest muscle in your body, running from your lower spine, through your pelvis, all the way to the top of your thigh. Anatomists call it the muscle of the soul. In traditional Chinese medicine, it sits at the energetic center of the body, the dantian, the seat of life force, or qi. In Ayurvedic medicine, ancient Indian physicians identified the hip region as the storehouse of Apanavayu, the downward flowing energy that governs fear, survival, and release. Modern neuroscience has now caught up to what these traditions knew thousands of years ago. Here's why this matters. The psoas is the only muscle in your body that connects your spine to your legs. When you perceive a threat, a looming deadline, a tense conversation, a toddler mid-meltdown, your nervous system triggers the fight or flight response. Your psoas contracts. It pulls your body into a protective curl, ready to run or fight. But in modern life, the threat never fully resolves. You don't sprint away from the boardroom. You don't fight the inbox. So the psoas stays contracted. Hour after hour, year after year. The contraction becomes your baseline. What you call anxiety is, in large part, a muscle that has forgotten how to let go. Here is where it gets fascinating, and where Eastern and Western medicine finally shake hands. Your body and brain communicate in a constant two-way loop via the vagus nerve, the longest nerve in your body, running from your brainstem all the way into your gut. Most people assume the brain sends signals to the body, and it does. But here's what the research shows. Roughly 80 to 90% of vagal fibers travel upward, from the body to the brain. This is why you can meditate, journal, and tell yourself to calm down, and still feel that hum of unease under the surface. The signal isn't coming from your thoughts, it's coming from your tissue. Ancient Chinese medicine described this as qi stagnation in the kidney and liver meridians, pathways that run directly through the hip and psoas region. Centuries before neuroscience, practitioners observed that chronic fear and unprocessed grief lodge themselves physically in this area. The therapeutic approach? Release the physical holding pattern. The emotional shift follows automatically. In other words, you cannot think your way out of a body-level problem. You have to release it physically. Let's talk about you, specifically. You're building a career. You're raising children, or caring for aging parents, or both. You're juggling performance reviews and packed lunches and the quiet background worry that you're not doing any of it well enough. Here's what that looks like in your body. Sitting at a desk for 6 to 10 hours a day shortens and tightens the psoas. It's the same shape your body takes when it's bracing for danger. Checking your phone 150 times a day. Every notification is a micro-threat response. Your psoas contracts, just slightly, every single time. Not enough sleep. Your nervous system never fully enters the parasympathetic recovery state where the psoas can release naturally. The result? Most high-functioning adults are walking around in a body that is permanently 1 degree away from fight or flight. This isn't weakness, This isn't a personal failing. This is biology, doing exactly what it was designed to do, in an environment it was never designed for. The good news is this: the release mechanism is built in. You just haven't been taught how to use it. This technique is called tension and trauma releasing exercises, TRE, developed by Dr. David Bersili, a trauma therapist who worked in war zones across the Middle East and Africa. He noticed that animals naturally shake and tremble after a threat passes, releasing the stored muscular tension. Humans have the same built-in mechanism. We've just been conditioned to suppress it. Here's the 90-second version you can do today. I'll walk you through it step by step. Step 1. Stand and shake. 20 seconds. Stand with your feet shoulder-width apart. Gently shake your legs, one at a time, for about 10 seconds each. Light, easy bouncing. You're not exercising. You're warming the neuromuscular pathway. Step 2. Psoas activation position. 30 seconds. Lie on your back. Bring both knees up, feet flat on the floor, about hip-width apart. Now let your knees slowly fall outward, so the soles of your feet touch, like a butterfly position. Hold here. Don't force anything. Within 20 to 30 seconds, most people begin to feel a slight trembling or vibration in the inner thighs and hips. This is the psoas beginning to release. This is your nervous system doing exactly what it's supposed to do. Step 3. Allow and breathe. 40 seconds. Keep breathing. Slow, steady exhales. If the trembling intensifies, that's fine. Stay with it. If it stops, gently reposition your feet a little wider or closer. After 40 seconds, slowly bring your knees back together and rest flat for a moment. You may feel an unexpected wave of emotion, brief sadness, relief, or lightness. This is not a sign that something is wrong. It is stored tension leaving the tissue. It passes within seconds. That's it. 90 seconds. Practiced daily, most people report measurable reduction in baseline anxiety within 2 to 3 weeks. Here's how to fit this into a life that already feels full. Morning. 90 seconds before you check your phone. Do the release before your nervous system gets its first threat signal of the day. Keep your phone face down. Floor is fine. No mat needed. This sets your physiological baseline before the world begins demanding things of you. Midday. 2 minutes of conscious walking. At lunch, walk without headphones for 2 minutes. Let your arms swing naturally. This activates the crossbody pattern that helps regulate the psoas. You don't need to think about it. Just walk slowly and let your body do its job. Evening. Legs up the wall. 5 minutes optional. Lie on your back with your legs resting up against a wall. This passively lengthens the psoas and activates the parasympathetic nervous system. 5 minutes of this does more for your sleep quality than most supplements. Total daily time investment, under 10 minutes. The return, a nervous system that is no longer permanently braced for impact. Your anxiety is not a character flaw. It is not proof that you're failing. It is your body doing its best with a stress system that was built for a very different world. You now know something most people will never know. The path to lasting calm runs through your body, not just your mind. Eastern medicine knew it. Modern neuroscience confirms it. And your psoas has been waiting patiently for permission to let go. Give it 90 seconds tonight. If this video helped you see your anxiety differently, share it with one person who needs to hear it. Thank you for watching. See you in the next eye-opening video.